TV presents How to Make Origami, and here with this week's demonstration is your host, Hannah Root.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Today I'm going to show you how to make origami, specifically an origami crane. Origami takes a lot of patience. The first time I tried to do it, I really rushed through it and it ended up like this. So if you're patient and pay attention to your folds, then you can do it correctly. So you're going to start out with this perfect square of paper. I bought mine from Hobby Lobby for about $6 for 100 sheets. Put the color side down. The first fold that you're going to make is going to be down to the center like that, just in a triangle, one corner to the other. The best way to make a fold is to line it up and gently adjust, and then when you have it perfect, then make the hard crease like that. Okay, so right now we're working towards this right here to make this step right here. Next thing that we're going to do is take one corner and fold it to the other like that. And crease down. And the next step is a little bit tricky. When we're finished, it's going to look something like this. What you're going to do is you're going to fold this out, fold it up about halfway, and then you're going to open it up so that you can see the white on the inside like that. And then you're going to fold it down into a diamond. So that it looks like this. Now we're going to take the paper and turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. It's a little bit difficult because right now there's a crease right there that's going the wrong way. So what I like to do is make this crease in the middle first and then do the two on the sides. Makes it a little bit easier that way. We now have this right here, and that's the first main step. The next thing we're going to do is make some creases but not keep the folds to make it a little bit easier for the next steps after this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the top layer, one corner, and fold it in towards the center like that. Then do the same thing on the other side. The goal is to get it as close to the center as possible without overlapping. If you overlap, it causes some serious problems later. It makes it one of the later steps really difficult. When you have those folded in like this, then you're going to take the top bit and fold it down to make a crease right there. Once your creases are made, then you're going to unfold it so you have like a triangle in the middle. This next step is pretty difficult. When we're finished with the next step, it's going to look like this one. So what you do is you take it, you kind of like open it up like a clamshell, like that. And you're going to point it up and press down this diamond right here. Make these creases like that. Try not to overlap until you have a pointed diamond right there. It's about all the time that we have for this one. Right now we're gonna have a break, and when we come back from break, then I'm gonna show you how to make the rest of it. So, thanks for watching. In my family, we have a duck sneezer, an elephant sneezer, a mouse sneezer, and a lion sneezer. Good thing we use Sneeze Stopper, the perfect tissue for every sniffling need. Sneeze Stoppers. What kind of sneezer are you? Segment, we So now we're going to go on to the next step. It involves the same thing that we just did, making this diamond kind of on top of that square, except we're going to do it to the other side. So take what you have and flip it over. We're not going to make the creases again, so turn this towards the middle, as close as you can get to the middle as possible without overlapping them. Do it on the other side, like that. And fold this little triangle piece over the top to make that crease. Now we're going to unfold those three that we just did. We're going to open up the clamshell and make the point. This one can be a bit difficult. If at all possible, try not to make them overlap. All right, we now have a diamond that's connected on the top but separated here on the bottom. The next step is going to make it look like this. So what we do is basically like what we did before when we were making the creases. We just fold top layer in towards the center, not overlapping. Do it on the other side, except this time we're going to leave them there. We're not going to unfold it. Like that. Now we're going to flip it over, do the same thing to the other side. Fold the side of the diamond in towards the middle, close to the center crease as possible without overlapping. Like that. The next step involves folding one of them up like this at an angle. It's a little bit difficult. The way I like to do it is pick it up off the table and kind of take one side and fold it in on itself. Like that. And then unfold it just enough so that it's kind of like a straight edge right there. And you're going to take it and fold it up, but at the same time, fold it in under itself. And crease it like that. Do the same thing to the other side. Fold it in on itself like that. Then make sure that it's flat. And you're going to be folding it up, but at the same time in underneath. It's up to you what kind of angle you want for the pieces that are coming up. It's going to be the head and the tail. And then you pinch one end and fold it down. That's the head. The very last thing that we have to do now is just fold the wings down. Like that. Again, it's your choice how far you want to fold them down. Just whatever looks good to you. And there's your crane. So you can see there's kind of a lot of white right there showing on mine. That's because I overlapped a little bit in the part where I said not to overlap. But other than that, looks okay. So some basic tips to make this crane better. Just patience. You got to be patient, and if a fold gets wrong, then go back and fix it, because if you don't fix it, it's not going to turn out right. I mean, here was the first crane that I made, and as you can see, it's very deformed. That's because I was thinking, oh, this fold is good enough. I can do whatever I want to do with it. I can just keep going, whatever. And it turned out pretty bad. So if you kind of let your inner perfectionism show and make every fold perfect, then you can come out with a pretty good crane. So I really appreciate you watching my show. Thanks. And come back again next time to see something new. Thanks.